The top 10 busiest airports globally. Ready for a trip around the world? We're about to take you on a data-driven journey to reveal the planet's top 10 busiest airports for 2025. This wasn't just a recovery year for air travel, it was a record-shattering one. For the first time since the pandemic, passenger numbers soared past previous highs, with more than 9.4 billion people taking to the skies. This incredible surge has completely reshuffled the aviation landscape, crowning new kings of connectivity and shaking up the old guard. We'll break down which airports are massive domestic powerhouses, acting as the beating heart for an entire nation, and which are the true titans of international travel, linking continents and cultures. The final rankings, based on 2025 total passenger data, are packed with shocking climbs, familiar faces, and a few surprises you might not see coming. Any guesses for the number one spot? Stick around as we count down from number 10 to the undisputed busiest airport in the world. The countdown begins. 10. New York, John F. Kennedy International Airport, JFK. Kicking off our countdown at number 10 is New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport, with a huge comeback story. Making an incredible leap back into the top ranks, JFK has firmly re-established itself in the global top 10. This major resurgence is a clear sign of the powerful recovery of international travel in North America. In 2025, JFK handled a staggering 76.8 million passengers. So, what fueled this massive return? It was a perfect storm of resumed international flights and a surge in global tourism, which pumped huge volumes of traffic back into the airport. As a primary hub for several major carriers like American Airlines and Delta, and an operating base for JetBlue, JFK is a critical link between North America and the rest of the globe. With its impressive 4 runways and renowned ability to handle immense traffic, its return to the top flight of aviation proves just how powerful the American market is in global travel, a trend we'll be seeing a lot more of. 9. Chicago O'Hare International Airport, ORD. Our journey now brings us back to the United States. Coming in at number 9 is the legendary Chicago O'Hare International Airport. A true cornerstone of American aviation, O'Hare handled a massive 80 million passengers in 2025, an impressive 8.3% leap from the year before. For decades, O'Hare was famous for being the busiest airport by takeoffs and landings, and it's still an absolute beast when it comes to aircraft movements. As a crucial hub for 2 of the world's biggest airlines, United and American, O'Hare acts as a massive crossroads for travelers crisscrossing the United States. Its strategic location in the Midwest makes it an essential link in the national air system. While a huge chunk of its traffic is domestic, O'Hare also has a powerful international network, connecting Chicago to cities on nearly every continent. The airport's 8 runways are a constant buzz of activity, a testament to its role as one of the most important and enduringly busy hubs on the planet. 8. Istanbul Airport, IST. Now, we head to the crossroads of Europe and Asia to find our number 8, Istanbul Airport. This is easily the most modern marvel on our list. Having only opened in 2018, Istanbul Airport has had a jaw-dropping rise. In 2025, it welcomed over 80 million passengers. This number represents a mind-boggling 50% increase compared to its pre-pandemic traffic, making it one of the most aggressive and successful growth stories in modern aviation history. Istanbul's success is no fluke. It was purpose-built to be a global mega-hub, and it's succeeding brilliantly. The airport features a stunning, award-winning terminal and serves as the grand home base for Turkish Airlines, whose network reaches more countries than any other airline. This makes Istanbul a true international transit powerhouse. In 2025, it was the second busiest airport in Europe by available seats, with its capacity a full 15% higher than in 2019, a clear sign of its growing dominance. Its prime location and state-of-the-art facilities have firmly established it as a new titan of global air travel. 7. Denver International Airport, DN. Hopping back across the Atlantic, we fly to the foot of the Rocky Mountains to our number 7 airport, Denver International Airport. In 2025, Denver handled a record-breaking 82.4 million passengers, a solid 5.8% jump from its previous record year. While many airports are just now getting back to their 2019 numbers, Denver has blown past them, with its airline capacity up an incredible 24% compared to pre-pandemic levels. Denver's growth is a powerful mix of domestic muscle and growing international ambition. As a hub for both United and Southwest, it's a critical connection point for the Western U.S., but the real story is its international expansion, with passenger traffic surging 46% higher than it was in 2019, fueled by new routes to hotspots like Dublin and Istanbul. And of course, you can't talk about Denver without mentioning its iconic tinted roof mimicking the mountains, and all those conspiracy theories about underground bunkers and creepy art. With a master plan to accommodate 100 million passengers a year, Denver is an airport with its eyes firmly on the future. Six, London Heathrow Airport, LHR. Flying into the number 6 spot, we arrive at Europe's undisputed champion, London Heathrow. In 2025, Heathrow served a record-breaking 83.9 million passengers, cementing its place as the busiest airport on the continent. But more than that, Heathrow is a giant of international travel. While many airports on this list get their numbers from huge domestic markets, Heathrow is a true global crossroads, ranking second in the entire world for international seats. As the main hub for British Airways and a key base for Virgin Atlantic, Heathrow is the UK's front door to the world. It handles an incredible 42% of all air passengers in the UK, a testament to its unique importance. What's amazing is that it does all this with just 2 runways, making its efficiency the stuff of legend. For millions of travelers, Heathrow is their first or last stop in Europe, making it an iconic and perpetually busy fixture in the sky. We're now past the halfway point in our countdown of the world's busiest airports. The numbers are getting bigger and the competition is heating up. Before we reveal the top 5, if you're enjoying this trip and finding these insights cool, do us a favor and hit that like button. And if you want more deep dives into the world of travel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what's next. Now, on to the top 5. The top 5 revealed 5. Tokyo Haneda Airport, HND. Breaking into the top 5, we're back in Asia at an airport known for its punctuality, efficiency, and massive scale, Tokyo Haneda. In 2025, Haneda processed an astounding 85.9 million passengers. Having opened way back in 1931, Haneda has transformed from a small airfield into one of the most critical aviation hubs on Earth. For years, Haneda was mostly for domestic flights, while its sibling, Narita, handled international traffic. But with a new international terminal and expanded flight slots, Haneda has become a powerhouse in both. It serves as the primary base for Japan's 2 biggest airlines, JAL and ANA, making it the beating heart of the nation's air network. Its world-class reputation for on-time performance is a perfect reflection of the precision that defines Japanese transport. As Japan remains a top destination, Haneda's position as one of the world's elite airports is all but guaranteed. Four, Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, DFW. For our number 4 spot, we head to Texas, where everything is bigger, including the airports. At number 4 is Dallas-Fort Worth International. DFW had a blockbuster 2025, handling a colossal 87.8 million passengers, a huge 7.4% jump in just 1 year. Even more impressive, its capacity has expanded by a massive 18% compared to 2019, one of the biggest increases of any top airport. DFW is the definition of a fortress hub. It's the global headquarters and largest hub for American Airlines, which operates an unbelievable number of flights that create a web of connectivity across the US and the world. Physically, the airport is immense, larger than the island of Manhattan, and boasts an incredible 18 runways. This massive scale allows it to handle a huge volume of traffic with remarkable efficiency. DFW is a domestic machine with a powerful and growing international presence. A combination that has rocketed it high into the top 5 busiest airports on Earth. Three, Dubai International Airport, DXB. Next, we fly to a true global crossroads, our number 3 airport, Dubai International Airport. In 2025, DXB served an unbelievable 92.3 million passengers. Dubai's story is totally different from many other airports in the top 10. While others rely on domestic traffic, DXB has practically none. It is a pure, unadulterated international mega hub. It was once again the world's busiest airport for international passengers, with an astronomical 60.2 million seats available, a 12% increase over pre-pandemic levels. As the home of Emirates, an airline built to connect the world through Dubai, DXB is a true global crossroads. Its terminals are a melting pot of cultures, a place where East literally meets West, 24/7. Dubai's prominent place in the rankings is a monumental achievement, proving that a strategy focused purely on global connection can create one of the most powerful airports on the planet. Two, Shanghai Pudong International Airport, PVG. Claiming the silver medal is an airport that represents one of the most dramatic comeback stories in aviation, Shanghai Pudong International Airport. In 2025, Pudong roared back onto the world stage, processing a staggering 95.5 million passengers. This explosive resurgence is the single biggest story of the year, driven by the full reopening of Chinese air travel and a massive surge in both domestic and international demand. This incredible growth symbolizes the powerful return of the Asia-Pacific region. Pudong serves as the main international gateway for China and a primary hub for China Eastern and Shanghai Airlines. With nearly half its traffic being international, it is a critical link between China and the rest of the world, and it's just getting started. A massive expansion is underway, including a new terminal that will eventually raise its capacity to 130 million passengers a year. Pudong's meteoric return to the top is a clear sign of China's immense power and influence in the future of global aviation. Number 1. Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, ATL. And here we are. At the top of the mountain, the undisputed, reigning, and defending champion. For the 4th straight year, and for all but 1 year since 1998, the busiest airport in the world is Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International. In 2025, ATL processed a mind-boggling 108.1 million passengers, a 3.3% increase over the prior year. To put that in perspective, that's nearly 300,000 people passing through its terminals every single day. So what's the secret to Atlanta's long-running dominance? 2 words: Delta Airlines. ATL is the home and central nervous system of Delta, one of the largest airlines in the world. Delta operates over 900 flights a day from Atlanta, creating the ultimate hub-and-spoke system. You can fly from almost any small city in the US, connect through Atlanta, and get to almost anywhere in the world. This makes ATL the quintessential connecting hub. First opened way back in 1926, it has grown to become the most critical piece of infrastructure in the world's largest aviation market, securing its crown as the busiest airport on planet Earth. So there you have it, a tour of the 10 Titans of the Sky for 2025. This year's list gives us a fascinating snapshot of global travel. The top 3 alone tell the story of modern aviation. At number 1, Atlanta represents the raw power of the American domestic market. At number 2, Shanghai showcases the phenomenal resurgence of the entire Asia-Pacific region. And at number 3, Dubai demonstrates the incredible success of a pure international hub. The rankings highlight some key trends: the unwavering dominance of U.S. airports, the strategic power of hubs in the Middle East, and the explosive return of the Asia-Pacific market. Aviation is an industry that never stands still, and you can bet these airports are already planning their next moves to serve even more people in the years to come. Now, we want to hear from you. Which of these airports have you traveled through? What was your experience like? Do you have a favorite or one you try to avoid at all costs? Drop your stories in the comments below. We read every single one. Thanks for joining us. If you found this video informative, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're the first to know when we release our next adventure. Until next time, fly safe.